It used to be that November was the big month for game releases, but ever since Grand Theft Auto 6 was delayed into next year, publishers have been piling their games into October. It's literally one of the biggest months for game releases ever, no hyperbole. With almost 60 games coming from major publishers, chopping this list to 10 was impossible. But here are our recommendations for the best way to spend your money in this absolutely stacked month. Ghost of Yotei is not Ghost of Tsushima 2, but it is the spiritual glow-up of Sucker Punch's Samurai Saga. You'll guide Atsu across the gorgeous lands of Etso, where hot springs and shrines mingle with bloody duels and wolf-assisted takedowns. Build an arsenal by training with masters, then fine-tune your style at Altars of Reflection. You'll be hunting down the Yotei 6, and each one packs a unique and deadly trick. Healing, redemption, and maybe some calligraphy await, but mostly just really cool sword fights with snow-capped mountains as the audience. Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 are back, together at last. That's right, the cosmic duology of plumbers in space is now on Switch and Switch 2. Galaxy 1 brings a breezy hub world and replayable levels. Galaxy 2 strips things down for pure one-off spectacle. Both look sharper than ever, running at 1080p or 4K if you're Switch 2 fancy. The pointer-friendly menus remain intact, though the handheld controls can feel like you're juggling gravity. There's also new storybook content, soundtrack updates, and amiibo support. So yes, this is the definitive way to fling Mario across galaxies. And yes, Bowser's Peach kidnapping skills truly span the cosmos. Digimon Story Time Stranger is the monster taming RPG Digimon fans have literally begged for. No really, just go check Reddit. With over 450 Digimon, parallel worlds, and a secret agent protagonist who probably should have demanded a higher salary, you'll explore Iliad, a gorgeously detailed digital world, while uncovering why reality is falling apart. The turn-based combat packs plenty of strategy with its 7-type, 11-attribute synergy system, plus over-the-top cross-arts that make boss fights feel boss. Non-linear Digivolutions, 16 personality types, and agent skills ensure your party is basically a digital therapist's dream. Ride Digimon, solve mysteries, and yes, save the universe again. It's the most ambitious Digimon RPG in a decade. Battlefield 6 takes the fight to 2027, where NATO has fractured and a shady PMC called Pax Armada is causing trouble. Expect sprawling maps, destructible buildings, and a shiny new kinetic combat system that lets you lean, drag buddies, and hitch rides on vehicles like a drunken Uber rider. 4 classic classes return: Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon, each with unique perks, customizable weapons, and endless ways to make your squad love or hate you. Multiplayer is packed. Conquest, Rush, TDM, plus the new Escalation Battle Royale mode that funnels chaos into a shrinking war zone. Oh, and the Portal editor returns, so prepare for, well, just about anything. Pokemon Legends ZA takes us to Lumio City mid-urban takeover, where humans and Pokemon are learning to live side by side. Sometimes things are cool, and sometimes giant glowing alpha Pokemon chase you down the street. Regardless, this spin-off is much more active than mainline Pokemon. Battles are real-time and require both timing and positioning. You'll team up with Chikorita, Tepig, or Totodile to unravel the mystery of rogue Pokemon and explore wild zones where you can try to catch them all. At night, you put on your detective hat and head into the seedy underbelly of Pokemon battles. Mega Evolutions return, requiring Mega Stones that you can mine, buy, or barter from a shady corporate type. Best of all, you'll be staying at a hotel, because nothing says save the city like free continental breakfast, Wi-Fi, and HBO. With Ninja Gaiden 4, the franchise returns with a vengeance, or is that revengeance? Because it's also returning with some stylish Platinum Games flair. You play as Yakumo from the rival Raven Clan, a ninja who crafts weapons from his own lifeblood. It sounds metal because it is. Franchise hero, Ryu Hayabusa, is still around, but he's more like your terrifying sensei than your main squeeze. Expect cyberpunk Tokyo Rain, collapsing stages, rail grinding escapes, and a parry system that channels Metal Gear Rising levels of spectacle. Classic techniques like the Azuna drop are back, alongside Yakumo's Bloodbind style, which basically lets you slice and dice enemies into kanji-laden fireworks. Ninja Gaiden 4 is brutal, challenging, stylish, and proof that ninjas never really retire. A decade in the making, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 puts you in the fangs of Elder Vampire Fire, a stylish night dweller who can punch, seduce, and explode people's blood like it's a party trick. Choose from 6 clans, whether stealthy or seductive, there's plenty to sink your teeth into. Each comes with unique powers, outfits, and lots of brooding. Combat blends melee, guns, and supernatural disciplines like possession or teleportation, which is perfect for when stares are just too much effort. Dialogue matters too. Insult someone once, and your apology may ring hollow later. With alliances, betrayals, and shadow powers galore, Bloodlines 2 is less about saving the world and more about surviving the ultimate goth soap opera. The Outer Worlds 2 takes corporate dystopia into deep space, because eventually, we'll run out of places on Earth to ruin. This time, you're an Earth Directorate agent, investigating risks tearing apart Arcadia, while megacorps bicker over monopolies like toddlers fighting over candy. Dialogue choices matter, factions feud, and yes, you can still smooth talk your way in or out of disaster. Combat mixes guns, melee, and stealth with more action than before, and the expanded arsenal makes every shootout a chance to improvise. With a new solar system, new characters, and the same satirical bite, The Outer Worlds 2 promises more chaotic capitalism with even prettier planets to exploit. Dragon Quest I and II HD 2D Remake revives the legendary Eldritch Trilogy's opening chapters with stunning visuals. In Dragon Quest I, you're Edric's descendant, destined to topple the Dragon Lord and rescue Alphagard because evil never takes a vacation. Dragon Quest II fast-forwards to Erdrick's royal descendants, uniting against another monster invasion. Classic, turn-based battles return, now in flashy HD 2D style, and you explore castles, caves, and seas with your party of royalty. This remake even adds the Princess of Connacht, because monster slaying should always be a family affair. It's retro charm with modern polish, the perfect nostalgia trip with fewer random encounters, and more opportunity for bathroom breaks. Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection is less a compilation and more an interactive museum of spine-ripping history, packing arcade, console, and handheld versions of the first 4 Mortal Kombat games that released from 1992 to 2003, plus spin-offs. It even resurrects the long-lost WaveNet Ultimate MK3. All versions feature rollback netcode online play, so there's no blaming lag when your cousin leg sweeps you into oblivion. Digital Eclipse's interactive documentary format includes interviews with Ed Boon, John Tobias, and more, along with concept art, hidden dev menus, and a fatality trainer. Finally! No more button mashing panic at the end of a match. Whether you're here for nostalgia, lore deep dives, or just yelling, "Get over here!" This is the origin, the heart of Mortal Kombat. As you've seen from the opening montage and right now, there are so many other games worth buying in October 2025. Keep in the groove at SIFTD.net, where you'll be fed exactly what you want, so you'll find your next favorite game. If you like what we're doing, please consider heading to patreon.com/sifted and giving us a pledge. And we'll keep creating great gaming content that entertains and informs. We'll see you next month as the big video game release season marches on.